What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to show it to you right now. This is the new EP from the band Howling, entitled Tear the Screams from Your Throat. This is released on Razorback Recordings. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of multiple parts of the US, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very thrashy, old-school, horror film-inspired style of death metal. The first time I talked about this band was their debut album, which came out earlier this year, entitled A Beast Conceived. This is honestly still one of the most entertaining albums that I've listened to in 2013. I mean, for its lyrical content, its musical style, the vocals, the atmosphere, it just screamed and oozed old school horror. And I really enjoyed the hell out of it. Every song has a different style, theme, and concept to a classic horror movie, and I thought that was just damn awesome. And as soon as I found out that there was going to be something new from this band on the horizon, I couldn't wait to find out what the next step this band was going to take. And here we are with this new offering of an EP. It features 6 brand new tracks and 1 cover song, and it makes the length around 30 minutes in length, which is very full for an EP. But it's mainly the 6 songs that are definitely worthy of talking about. I'll get to the cover song in just a second, but pretty much in line with the debut, this EP pretty much picks up where it left off and delivers songs that are definitely inspired by classic horror movies. The themes, the atmospheres, the vibes, it's all here, and very much a nice little companion piece to an already awesome debut album. Like the debut album, the guitar work on here is incredibly soaring and sensational. Very heavy and powerful. Great riff work. The riffs have this almost epic, soaring type of quality to them. I'm almost noticing a little bit more emphasis on melody this time around. Definitely when it comes to the riffs and the way every bit of guitar playing on here is structured. I think it's very awesome. I mean, definitely the title track and yeah, the title track, Beyond the Fog-Shrouded Seas, and Shape-Shifting Enemy. You get some really awesome riff work. Going back to what I said earlier about there being a bit of a more emphasis on melody, I think it sounds really nice. The solo work on here is very good, very old school quality to it. I love that about the guitar here. The bass work is just as good as the debut. Nicely done, nice little underlying warm tone. I love that. Drums on here. Another thing I loved about the debut album was the fact that the drums had a very natural, old school kind of quality. And the drums on here definitely sound natural. They feel real. They don't feel overproduced or triggered or anything like that. It's definitely an old school style metal drum performance, and I'm really loving the pace. Mainly when you get to, that's where you get a little bit of that thrashy vibe going on with some of the beats on here, the syncopation. I think it's really awesome. It definitely holds your attention all the way throughout. And the vocals, the typical Howling vocal style, very different vocal styles. I love Vanessa's vocal style, her low gutturals, her mid-range growls, her high-pitched screams. They are all there and delivered in a very powerful way. The vocals are awesome. The lyrics are definitely true to the horror movies that are being talked about here. Again, going back to what I said about The Thing, Unholy Communion, which is based off of the movie Alice, Sweet Alice, Lust for the Crimson Splatter from Horror Holocaust. Really great lyrical content and very much respectful to its source material. And there's a bonus track on here for a song called Stand Up, done by a band called Fastway that came out in the 80s. That's when you get to hear some really awesome singing going on. I think it's a definite surprise, and I think it's a very faithful cover. Something very 80s inspired. I love that. I think her vocal performance is great and definitely a nice little surprise and versatility that this band has to offer. So overall, this is another really awesome inclusion to the Howling discography. I think this is a very, very fun EP to listen to. It only makes me wonder what's going to be next in line from this band, if any of what's included here or if anything from the first album is going to be brought onto the second album. I'm really, really enjoying it. If you're a fan of death metal or thrash or old school horror, Howling is definitely the band to check out and support. I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to the Howling Bandcamp where you can stream this EP in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you want to buy a copy or not. It is available as a CD digital download, or you can buy a package with the CD, a shirt, and a poster. The copy I have in my hand is something I got directly from Tony, the guitarist of Howling. He autographed it for me. I think it's really awesome. Nice artwork going on here. Mario Lopez artwork. You got a Mark Riddick design on the CD. And you got, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's some artwork within the tray case. I think that's some really, really awesome stuff and definitely worth it to own. So I'm going to show you the EP again. This is Tear the Screams from Your Throat by Howling. This is released on Razorback Recordings. Check it out, and I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. Nice little EP. Definitely looking forward to the next full length from Howling, so support this band. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Army Ho out.